Roger 000, Roger 000. I just turned my camera on. I'm a dummy, but anyway, UDX 483 South Carolina, we're standing by.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Roger 000, I still got you in there. UDX 483 South Carolina, standing by.
I got this. I'm happy with this. So I'm not seeing really rolling heavy down there. 520. I'm good. I'm happy.
000, I lost you in the QRM. I got a couple big stations in between you and I, and they're having a QSO. So UDX 483 South Carolina, we're standing by.
Roger, radio, Cleveland, Ohio. Worldwide, Buffalo, New York. 25. Put the hammer right over. CQ, Buckeye 711. Do we have any conditions? 0 and UDX 483. I got you on. Yeah, I hear you. Good. Okay, no problem. We'll catch you later, Romeo Golf. I guess not. 711. Stand by.
Roger 520, UDX 483 South Carolina. We're going to QSY to 27370, see if anybody follows me. UDX 483 South Carolina, QSY 27370, 27.370 for possible contact. We go.
Good. As always, 1394 New York, standing by. This is Division 9, World Radio 000. Cleveland, Ohio, 711. Hello, Carolina. South Carolina.
Roger, World Radio 000. I definitely got you in there. Cleveland, I got you as well. Give me 1 second. 000, come on back.
Roger there, South Carolina. I just wanted to check this antenna out. I'm running an old CLR2 that I revamped the coil in it, 16 feet off the ground. Just checking to see if it's working.
Heck yeah, it's working. CLR2, man, that's awesome. I ran a CLR2 for years and years and years, and my coil, I ended up finding a crack in the plastic and it filled full of water, and now it's attached to what was a damaged Mako V5000. I cut the bottom section of the mast off at 2 feet. I had another CLR2 that was broken. I used the second element of the broken CLR2 as a bushing between the first element of the CLR2 and the Mako 5000, and I now have me a Mako Gain VCLR 5002 there, Roger.
Roger, that sounds excellent. That's excellent. Yeah, I took the coil out of my CLR2, the little computer board. I took that out and replaced it with a 10 gauge coated wire, heavy wire, six turns on the coil, and she's working.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I had one of the ones that everything was implanted in a bundle of plastic on the base. So there really wasn't much anything I could do with it. And like I said, I had this damaged V5000. It looked like a banana when I got it. If you got nothing better to do, I've actually got a short video of it showing it on my channel, UDX-483 on YouTube. Mako Gain VCLR 5002, that's what I got. It's about 4 antennas put together to make one there, 10-4.
I never looked at it together to make one. Numbers again, so I can look that up on YouTube.
UDX United Delta X-Ray 483. United Delta X-Ray 483. There's a dash in between that. 10-4.
10-4 there. United Delta X-Ray 483. No dash. Look that video up and I just want to know what you use, Mr. 483. you go. Others might want to make contact with you.
Roger. World Radio 000. World Radio 000, Ontario. Greatly appreciate you coming back to me. UDX 483, South Carolina, standing by.
Roger, roger. UDX.
We're in the UDX 483 station.
This is 483.
483, 7. I want to know what you see. Empire State Drive.
There's 4 antennas to make 1. I don't know what you're running down here, but you sounded real good up here around Pittsburgh.
Roger on that. Yeah, actually, right now I'm on my Serial SY27 4-element beam, but my vertical is the base of a Mako V5000 that was damaged during a windstorm. It was blown over during a windstorm. I got it from a silent key. It was shaped like a banana after it went over, so it was really unusable. But what I did was I cut the first section of the Mako 5000 off at about 2 feet above the tuning ring, and I used the second element of a broken VCLR2 as a bushing in between the first element of a CLR2 mast that was good with a bad coil in the base. I couldn't get any, the SWRs were just out of the roof, so it was unusable the way it was. But I used that broken antenna as a bushing in between the two. The ground planes were damaged on the Mako as well, so I used some of the ground planes from the VCLR2 and some elements from a homebrew 10-meter beam that I had that was also damaged. So yeah, I've got 4 antennas making 1 there. QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Well, it sounded real good up here in Pittsburgh, my friend. No doubt about it. You're 5'9" in Pittsburgh there.
Hey, you said 5'9"? Is that 5'9"? Come back.
5'9". 5'9" in Pittsburgh. QSL.
Roger on the 5'9" in Pittsburgh. Give me 1 second. I'm going to flip this thing over to the ground plane, see if I can get you. QSL.
QSL.
How about you 5'9", 5'9", UDX 483, South Carolina on the ground plane. QSL.
Go back to the beam, my friend. I could hear you, but the beam got a whole lot more punch. QSL.
Yeah, Roger, no doubt about that. When I flipped it back, you came up a whole bunch too. As a matter of fact, give me a key one time.
Hello, 311 out of Pittsburgh.
Roger, Roger. I got you 7 and 10, 7 and 10 here in the Carolinas. You're sounding real good there. QSL.
Yep, QSL. All right, my friend. Have yourself the rest of the evening and have yourself a good week. Be safe and happy Father's Day coming up if it applies to you. Mr. 311, back in.
311 in Pittsburgh. Greatly appreciate you coming in. Greatly appreciate you asking about my antenna. Like I was telling 000 there, if you got nothing better to do, you can look me up on YouTube. UDX-483, UDX-483 on YouTube, and I got a video of it. I didn't do a video of the build. It was just, it took too long with taking ribs out of the inside from the castings to make everything fit and all. So I just did a video of once it was done and shows it. So got nothing better to do, you can check that out. Again, I appreciate you coming back to me. UDX 483 South Carolina, we're standing by.
Oh, we don't Mr. 483. Yeah, I could hear you on vertical. The man when you
got 270 here in Michigan there. I talked to you a few days ago. You had that new radio going there, that Quad 6, I believe there. I just wanted to jump in there. 270 standby.
Happy Father's Day coming up from 311 out of Pittsburgh. I'll see you.
Roger 311. If it applies to you, happy Father's Day as well. And I hope everything turns out and goes well for you. 73 to you and yours, UDX 483, South Carolina. We're standing by for that gentleman that was talking all over you.
UDX 483, 000 Canada. Just calling in to let you know I've seen the video. Excellent job on that VCL R500 or 5002. Looks great.
Well, I appreciate that 000. I really do. It was an interesting adventure, and it was a pain in the butt from time to time, but hey, it turned out well, and it looks good up in the air for sure.
Yeah, Roger that. When I built the heavy-duty coil in this CLR2, I ended up making the length of the antenna longer. It's about 26 feet. I added a bigger, longer base section to it and put her up higher, and she's got some bigger ground radials on her as well. Over.
QSL, so that's probably a .64 now instead of a 5/8, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it is. Yeah. But it seems to work good, and I don't even have her up on the 60-foot tower yet, and I'm talking on it to you.
Well, man, it's definitely doing a wonderful job without a doubt. I switched over to my ground plane for 311, and yeah, it dropped way down. Conditions aren't real good for it right now. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and switch over to it one time for you. Hang on just 1 second.
Roger, roger.
000 483 South Carolina standing by.
Yeah, you're better off on the other. I can barely pull you out right now.
Yeah, I suspected as much. Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes the beam's no good. Sometimes the vertical's no good. It's just hard to tell. As a matter of fact, Saturday I was talking to England, and we bounced around in between channels, up and down. Everywhere we went, there was somebody talking, and I ended up going up to 27455, and lo and behold, I heard him. He QSY to another frequency, and I went over there, and I'm calling him, and he's not replying. I'm like, what the heck? So I figured I'd go ahead and switch over to the ground plane to see if it came in any better, and I was on the ground plane. I switched to the beam, and I got him right away.
Oh, that's amazing. So what are you running for a beam? What's your beam there? You're on it right now?
QSL, I'm running a Serio SY 27 4-element beam. QSL?
Roger on that serial 4-element. Have you ever talked to Paul, Unit 64 there in South Carolina?
You know, I've made very few contacts here in South Carolina on sideband. 151 Mower Junkie, he's in South Carolina. I have never heard him, never talked to him. I'm subscribed to his channel. I've heard a 63, I think it is. Maybe it is 64. People calling back to him, but I haven't heard him, nor have I talked to him, obviously.
Yeah, Roger, yeah. It's Paul Unit 63 he goes by. He's got a video on YouTube too of the 4-element Yankee he built, which seems to work pretty good.
Roger, roger. Yeah, parts of my vertical are elements from a homebrew Yagi that I got from a gentleman that was damaged. Two of the elements on it were damaged, basically looking like a horseshoe where it fell, and two of them were still good, so I used them on the parts of the ground plane of my vertical.
Yeah, Roger on that. Well, it's working for you, and I built this CLR2 so it can handle lots of power with that 10-gauge coil wire in it for the impedance, and I'm talking on it right now, and I'm putting out about 400 watts, and I've got a dead flat 1.0 match on it.
Well, that's killer, man. I loved my CLR2, man. I used it for years and years. You know, they say it's rated at 300 watts, but man, I put 1,000 watts into that thing every day for years and never had any issues on it. I think I heard a QSK out there. I'm gonna stand by and see if they come back, Roger. Go ahead, QSK.
Hey, Roger, this is Romeo Golf 245 out of Cleveland. I just, I heard you earlier talk to somebody, but I didn't, couldn't hear him at all. And you have a YouTube page?
I do. You know, as a matter of fact, I think I spoke with you a couple days ago, and I'm pretty sure you're on it with Romeo Golf 200. But yeah, it's UDX-483, United Delta X-Ray-483, Roger.
Hey, Roger, yeah, because you're coming right now. You're coming in really, really good, man. About 20 over right now, and QSK sitting out in the street over here by me.
Roger. Yeah, I'm pushing a whopping 52 watts, man. You know, I'm definitely pushing the limits right now. QSL. There's another QSK out there. If you can hang on just a second on that QSK. Romeo Golf 245. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're on there with Romeo Golf 200 if you look that one up, and you'll be in the title as well.
Alright, that'll do it. I just as soon as I get off with you, because you got a QSC trying to get a hold of you too, so as soon as I get off with you, I'll look it up. Alright, 73, you have a good one. This is Mike, Romeo Golf 245 out of Cleveland.
Roger, Romeo Golf Mike, this is UDX-483 operator Steve, Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo, and we'll be standing by. Go ahead, QSK.
Yeah, UDX there, 483 there. You got 270 up here in Michigan, 270 again in Michigan. I talked to you the other day, you were on the new radio there. You got the Maiden Boys there, correct? Copy?
Roger, yeah, I do remember that, QSL.
Yeah, I got me that there. Yeah, I watched listening to that video there, and I appreciate you doing that. That was I didn't know you did that, but you always make a good trip here into Michigan there, QSO.
Roger. Well, I greatly appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it, and you know, that night when I was doing that, I tried to announce it every couple minutes that I was doing the video gate. That way, if anyone didn't want to be on the video, they could maybe kind of bow out. But yeah, I run the camera all the time, except for when it cuts off on me, and I'm too dumb to realize that it cut off there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. On that, are you still running that new radio? Was that a Quad 5 or a Quad 6 there? Copy.
Yeah, QSL Quad 5 Plus. It is the AT Quad 5 Plus, not an N2. It's a Plus. It, you know, the face of it and so forth looks about like a Galaxy DX88 with a very large freak display, and it's got a whole bunch of good electronics stuffed inside. QSL.
Oh yeah, QSO, like I say, I've come close to buying one of them radios. I'm still on my Striker, had 3 years now, but I think if I bought it soon, I would probably go the same route you did there, Roger.
Well, I went on a budget buy. I'll be honest with you, I went on a budget buy. I was torn on the, you know, the Quad 5 N2, but, you know, it takes that 8-wire, I can't think of the name of the connector, microphone, and everything I've got is 4-pin over here, so I went with the Plus, and man, I got this thing $249 shipped to my front door, and I got bang for the buck without a doubt.
Oh yeah, you can't beat those radios for the price there. I agree 100% there. I can say the Striker cost me quite a bit more than that there 3 years ago there, Roger.
Yeah, QSL, and the conversion on this is really complicated. You hold down 2 buttons, you turn the power on, it comes up to reset, and then you turn the channel selector from 1 band to 2 band, turn it back off, and you turn it back on, and it's converted.
Okay, yeah, that's the GMP set there. That's about it. Should have been all on there, but yeah, it frees you a few dollars there. I think when I had mine converted, which now that I've had it, I know how to do it myself there. But at the time, I think it charged me like $30 to do it, and it's only about a 10-minute, 5-minute job there.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's crazy easy, and unfortunately, there's still some of the places selling these things. I was looking at one last night. You know, they're still selling the Quad 5 with the what is it? Top Gun technology, and you know, they're still charging people to convert them. And it's no different. The conversion is the same. You power it on with the 2 buttons depressed, and you know, it's real simple. And they're charging people to do this.
Yeah, QSY there. QSY. Well, I'm gonna have to back on out here. I think I'm losing it a little bit there. Maybe conditions are changing there. UDX483. But good talking to you again, and I hope I catch up with you soon there. We'll say 73s. Good hearing you out there. 270 Michigan. We'll be on the side.
270 Michigan, UDX 483 South Carolina. We're standing by. If there's anyone still sitting out there, I'm sorry if I left you behind. UDX 483 South Carolina. We're standing by.
How about it there, 483? How about it, Steve? You copy 431 Southern Ontario?
431 Southern Ontario. I don't see how I couldn't, man. You're coming in here like a neighbor, QSL.
That's why I wanted to get in there. You're just doing the same thing here on my end. I heard you talking to a few guys there, just kind of waiting my turn to get in there to say hello to you.
Well, I greatly appreciate it, without a doubt. Yeah, I've been running this this camera here since I started out just a little while ago, and I usually try to break them up, but you know, in a situation like this where everybody's coming in and there's just, it's just so close, I'm just going to put out one big long video. It'll be right at 30 minutes long, because that's my camera times out at 29 minutes and 59 seconds. So when it dies, that's what's going up there. QSL?
Sure, for sure. Well, I'll have to maybe get in there and check out that video and see how we're sounding out there. And that's UDX-483. That'll get me there.
QSL, that will get you to it. It's going to say UDX-483 Mud Bucket. Mud Bucket's what I go by on AM. Mud Bucket, like a bucket of mud there, Roger.
Hey, Roger, in the Mud Bucket. Okay, man. I'll definitely be able to get a chance. I'll do that, and I'll check that all out, and I'll let you keep doing your thing there, Steve. 73s for now. 431. Greg up here in Ontario. 73s, and have yourself a good Father's Day.
431 Greg, I greatly appreciate it. Same back to you. Happy Father's Day. And 73s, greatly appreciate you coming back to me. I enjoyed it. UDX 483 South Carolina, we're standing by. CQ, CQDX, CQ, CQDX, UDX 483 South Carolina, standing by. CQDX, CQ, CQDX, United Delta X-Ray 483 South Carolina, UDX 483 South Carolina, we will QSY to 27370, 27.370 for possible contact. We go. without a doubt, you're making a good trip to the Carolinas. UDX 483, South Carolina, QSL.
A3 up number, yeah. Anyway, Bud, you sounded good. If Brad's up on 38, I heard you say you was coming down. So I just thought I'd come down and say good evening to you if I can get to, if the old conditions are right. So they sound like they're good, so I'm going to say good evening to you. I hope everything's going good for you in the Carolinas, Bud. Take care and God bless you and the family to be safe. C140, we're sitting up here west of Cleveland on Lake Erie.
Roger 140. You're making a fine trip. You're sounding real good. I had you like 7 and 9, 7 and 9. Definitely making a good trip. UDX 483, South Carolina. Wishing you a happy Father's Day if it applies to you. 73 to you and yours, and we'll be standing by.
All right, bud. Happy Father's Day.
How about that South Carolina? 369.
I had someone coming back in there with 170, UDX 483, South Carolina. Try it one more time.
Hey, 170, 2 Whiskey 369, 2 Whiskey 369, Pittsburg waving. Hey, 170, 2 Whiskey 369, 2 Whiskey 369, Pittsburgh waving.
I got an idea. You're probably trying to get UDX 483, 2 Whiskey 360, I think you said?
2 Whiskey 369, yeah, I'm trying to get you there, Roger.
Roger, 2 Whiskey 369 is UDX 483, 2 Division, United Delta X-Ray 483, South Carolina, Roger.
Hey, Roger on out there, South Carolina. Sounded great around Pittsburgh, man. You're definitely giving me a good signal and everything here. All right, there, hey, 73s, have a good happy day coming up, and enjoy the rest of the evening. 2 Whiskey 369, Brian back here in Pittsburgh.
2 Whiskey 369, Brian, you're making a good trip. 7 and 9, 7 and 9. UDX 483, South Carolina, will be standing by. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't hear me, I am recording this video. It'll go out on my YouTube channel later on. UDX-483, United Delta X-Ray -483 on YouTube. QSL.
Hey, Roger on that. Okay, man, I'll check it out, no doubt. 73.
73 to you and yours, and we're standing by.
9962, standing by.
World Radio 9962, you're sounding good in the Carolinas. QSL.
Copy that, Carolinas, man. You're coming in with C555, no problem. Up here in the Pro Football Hall of Fame City, World Radio 9962.
World Radio 9962, that's a mighty fine sounding piece of equipment you're using. What is it?
Oh, I'm talking off the fence, folks. Little 4-bill.
Roger, what kind of radio you talking on?
950, pushing a straight 4-bill.
Did you say a 2950?
And 4.
Roger on the 2950. I'm a big fan of them. I've been using one for the past year. I just got back into this about a year ago, just over a year ago, and yeah, that was my baby, my 2950 that I got right after I got back into it. But unfortunately, it's got a sideband issue, and I don't have time to chase it right now, so I'm gonna let it rest while I play with this Quad 5 for a little while. Roger.
Copy that. I didn't copy your hand of where you're at there. Or I forgot, I don't know which.
QSL on that, I know the feeling. UDX-483, UDX-483, and I'm in South Carolina. I'm about 30 miles off the coast of South Carolina, just off the sandy beaches of the USA, just outside of Charleston, South Carolina. QSL.
43 down South Carolina.